Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 4th episode of the 3rd season.
Third season, 4th episode. That's crazy.
Ha, ha, ha,
That's
ha.
crazy.
We having fun, though.
Let's get this shit started.
We having fun.
We do have fun. You got the right music?
Yeah.
You sure?
Don't come to me between 2 or 3 'cause I'm in the beauty shop, bitch. Diva! 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 I will turn you out.
For fuck's sake. Come on, YouTube. Oh my god. Really? Really, YouTube? Turn. Wow. Great.
So that's fun.
You know,
this number.
right. I was like, that's not right. Yeah. Great. Thank you, YouTube, for fucking up our broadcast.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Praise Jesus.
It's
Oh
every
my
time
God.
that you start cussing it out, that all of a
It
sudden,
doesn't like it.
It's like, oh my God.
I'm sorry. Let me fix that. God
The internet can
damn
your
it.
attention.
Oh, I tell you what, man. I have had.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Let me just say
I
that.
am, but I'm not. I'm stuffy. I don't know if you can hear it.
Where's my nasty cough drops?
I don't know. I'm still all stuffy and kind of clogged up. Like my whole head is stuffy. Everything sounds like
Like
we're
you're in a
underwater.
cloud?
Like I'm underwater. Like my ears are all
Oh,
clogged
they
up
don't
and
have those
shit.
backgrounds anymore. I was gonna say we could just put it on there.
On the yeah.
My dress is kind of like underwater.
Your dress is kind of like underwater, but I'm not going to swim in your dress. Thank you. Are you gonna start our shit here? Or you just
damn
God
it!
damn it, Felicia!
I had it on the.
Ah! You had it on your to-do list. You had it at the list of the to-do.
I had it, and then
Yeah,
I saw this messing up, and I totally.
I know. That's okay. It happens. So,
How was your weekend?
I have no fucking clue what the hell I did with my weekend, but let me tell you about
You
today.
drinking?
Let me tell you about today. Okay. Now,
You all right? You good?
okay, so I'm sitting here. I'm eating filibertos. Okay, I'm eating rolled tacos, which is not the healthiest thing I know. But let me explain.
Are you still?
Okay, let me. Okay, first of all, I have spent the last 3 weeks dealing with IT at work, trying to get my name changed on things like my email and my office communicator. Okay, and I have called literally every single day, and I'm going to continue to call every single day, and I'm going to start calling twice a day, and then 3 times a day, and then more.
Does it say your given name on it?
Yes, it says it's got my birth name on it, and they won't fucking fix it. They blamed it on HR, and it was proved today that it's already changed in HR, and now it's IT. So they're being a bunch of assholes. So I've been dealing with that now for I don't know how long, but if we're pushing it because it's a breach of privacy and it puts my safety at risk. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm dealing with that, right? And then today, I'm not feeling so hot, but I said, okay, I need to go to the gym because I haven't been to the gym in a few days because I've been sick, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fucking gym. So I go to the gym and I start walking on the treadmill, and I'm dying because I can't fucking breathe.
Oh my!
And one of the people on my weight loss team is a personal trainer, and she does like a circuit training class Wednesdays at 4:20. So I'm like,
At
oh, what the
4:20?
hell? At 4:20. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So here I am dying, right? And I'm doing this circuit training thing. It's 8 different stations, a minute apiece.
And you can't breathe.
And I can't breathe.
Through all of them.
I'm doing this. I'm doing fucking planking, side planks, freaking weights, freaking lunges, and coming up your stairs, I'm like, oh god, I can't do this. It took me like 10 minutes.
I do live
I've
upstairs.
actually been here for about half an hour. I was just trying to get up the stairs.
I almost started to call you. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
I'm like,
well,
I can't.
He's usually here by
Yeah,
now.
I'm dying. So, I'm exhausted by the time I'm done with this, alright? Because I'm tired. I can't, I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm like, oh my god. So we start driving home. Driving home, and I asked Carrie fuck you, YouTube. I asked Carrie, I said, hey, how long has the gas light been on? Because she got to work late, she had a doctor's appointment and stuff, so she was running around. And I was like, how long has the gas light been on? Well, it wasn't on when you dropped me off. I said, okay, well, that means it's been dinging since I brought you back to work and then brought the car. Which just means I've driven about 3 blocks with the gas light on. No big fucking deal, right? We've driven back and forth to work like 3 times with the gas light on. No big deal. So
you guys are some lucky son of a bitches.
So
until
we're driving, right? I get on the freeway and I get over into the carpool lane, and all of a sudden I'm like, why is the car not accelerating?
Because you have no motherfucking gas.
What the fuck is it? So I'm trying to like coast over and then coast onto the exit. I'm trying just a little further, because it's a slight downhill slope. I'm like,
is it doing like the?
Yeah, there's like nothing. There is nothing happening. I'm pressing the gas, and it's just like fuck you. So I'm trying to coast, and I pull off the freeway, and I pull into, I think it was behind a Cons or something like that. It's like a furniture store.
Oh,
around Indian Bend in 101, right? So I'm like, all right, there's got to be a gas station around here somewhere. I pull up my phone, and I'm like, a gas station. Okay, it's almost about a quarter of a mile that way.
You thought walking a quarter mile was...
Right, so I'm walking a quarter mile, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm dying.
I hate to break it to you, but...
You can't have my tacos. So I'm walking a quarter mile, and then, okay.
Were you comfortable at this point? Here, so bad.
I was not comfortable. My binder was all sweaty and gross. Everything was all discombobulated. I'm like, it's not...
Discombobulated.
Right. So I'm sitting there, and I'm walking, and...
Keep talking.
I get to the gas station, and fucking gas cans, man.
How much are they?
Okay, it's a 2-gallon gas can. Made out of fucking plastic. How much do you think?
So it's not really a can.
Right. It's a plastic fucking gas can thing that you know. How much would you think that something like that would cost?
$5.
Ah! $15.99.
Are you kidding?
$15.99, and then I had to buy like 2 gallons of gas on top of it. The fucking container cost more than the goddamn gas. I'm like, are you serious? It's like $25 later. I have 2 gallons of gas. I'm like, damn it. So,
hi everybody, welcome.
What the fuck, YouTube?
I don't know
what is it doing?
Well, don't worry about that.
Oh my god. So
we can see them talking.
I get to the gas station. Okay. I might want to post on Facebook that we're having some issues with YouTube, just so people kind of have a heads up. So then I have my 2 gallons of gas, and we're walking back to the car, quarter mile, lugging this fucking 2 gallons of gas, and. Mind you, I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm disgusting. My trainer's like, you need to make sure that you go and you get protein because you're going to have to, you need to eat something. You just burned, you know, my Fitbit told me that I burned almost 3,000 calories today. So.
Have you eaten 3,000?
No, but that's fine. You want to burn more than you, but I didn't eat much of anything. I had I think I had some gluten-free mac and cheese, and I think I had an apple.
Where did you get gluten-free mac and cheese?
Fries. One of the little frozen guys.
Oh, in the...
Yeah, it was, you know. Otherwise, I make gluten-free mac and cheese. What are you talking about? Anyway, so I'm hungry, and I'm sweaty, and I'm disgusting, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get ready for the Fefe. So, and I have to get gas, because, God forbid, you know.
You don't make it to the Fefe.
Right. So, I went home, I sat for 2 minutes, got up, took a shower, threw a semblance of a face on. That's why I'm not really fancy tonight. I'm just kind of, and I'm wearing, you know, a shirt and a tie because that's about as good as you're gonna get with me right now. And then went to go get food, and I'm like, okay, I need somewhere fast that's gonna have protein. I don't want McDonald's. I want something that's gonna have something close to real meat. So I figured Filiberto's was the lesser of the evils. Went to Filiberto's, got some rolled tacos that have both meat and cheese, which are protein, and then went to the gas station and got gas, and then came here. Which is why.
Wait, the car. Okay.
Right. Which is why I'm really tired. I could just take a nap right now. I'm
don't do that.
Exhausted.
Thank you.
Oh my god! But I fucking worked that shit, and I only had during the circuit training.
How many steps have you taken today?
Today I broke 10,000.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Which, considering I feel like shit, I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that because my Fitbit has been very angry with me the last few days because I haven't done anything.
It's like
I spent the entire weekend in bed, pretty much, you know, so I'm not gonna feel well. So
Stop, man.
So I'm in bed, and it's like, you haven't walked at all. You suck. Get the fuck up, fat ass. But, you know, I told it to fuck off, and it's fine.
Oh wow.
So,
I didn't know
but
Fitbits talk that well.
yeah. So I'm really tired, but I'm really proud of myself because I only had to sort of stop and like catch my breath a few times.
Oh, good. Good.
But and this was, mind you, I had gone to the gym and I had already done some weightlifting and was
And
on the
then
treadmill,
walked.
and then fucking did
Ow.
the circuit shit. So I'm really proud of myself. So I don't care that I'm eating Filibertos because I'm really hungry and I don't care.
I care.
Well, then you can go ahead and care because I don't give a shit. So how was your weekend?
Oh, we're stuck to forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. I don't remember what I did with my weekend. But I was sick all weekend. That's what I did with my weekend. I got a haircut. The extent of my weekend. And only
it?
because I needed to have a haircut.
Yeah, you were getting there
It was awful.
before we started.
Plus, I have a
calling you
pageant
Ron.
next weekend.
Oh, do you?
Mm.
How's that going for you? Oh, we will talk. Anyway, so my weekend, I had all of a sudden show at Zone on Friday. Like,
You weren't planning for this?
like people text you at 10 a.m. and you say yes or no, and you show up.
Isn't that because certain people canceled?
Canceled and booked another.
Oh. Isn't this person a national title holder?
I don't say.
I'm pretty sure this person's a national title holder. Kind of unfortunate when that happens.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wait, did we go off the air?
God damn it.
It still says we're live, so I don't know what to do otherwise. There's some people that say that they can see us, but Scott says he can't see us.
Fuck you, YouTube. There's always something. There's got to be a better alternative.
Well, there is, and I'm gonna have to look into getting it roasted, and not during the middle of a broadcast. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check season 1. One of those episodes was like lost, and then we tried doing it again. And
That was commercial.
there was commercials.
No.
We might have to do that again, but at least we won't be doing it that way. Spent Saturday. What did I do on Saturday? I don't know what we did on Saturday. I worked all day on Saturday. I'm a workaholic. I've come to the conclusion.
But not like work, like graphic work, right?
Yeah, like my own work.
Right. I'm so excited. Do we know when my business cards are going to be here?
Soon. This week.
'Cause I want them. They look badass, and my Circle K lady wants one.
Oh, really? Well, somebody approached me online, was like, those are wonderful. Who designs those flyers for you? I thought, do you take a moment to read my Facebook?
No.
Did you take a moment to see the one where I referenced people that I have done
These are the
work
people,
for?
Felicia, these are the people that will tag me in a post and spell my name wrong in the same damn post. They
And
tag me in it.
These
and
are
then
the
spell my
people
name
that
wrong.
will tag me in a post for their event that I'm not even in.
I hate that shit. Don't fucking tag me.
I'm like,
Don't do that.
can you send me an invite? Because I'm actually one of those people that looks through the invites
Right.
and says, oh, that looks like something I would actually go to.
I'll go do that. Yes. Yes.
Do people actually look at invites anymore? I wonder.
I do sometimes. Depends on what it is.
I do get a lot of people. I have some people that I follow that are out of state or out of the country, and they send me a lot of things. And I'm like, wow, that's happening in Germany. I want to go. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, that's so sad.
I probably won't be able to get a passport in time.
Jeez. I wonder if they'll let me carry all my makeup through the customs and get there on time.
Speaking of passports, so it's starting to become sort of common knowledge at my work, right, that I'm transitioning, and I'm not entirely sure who is there. People are talking because there are
It seems to be
people.
a common thing with you.
Right. But there's like, I had one lady approach me, I believe it was either Monday or Friday, I don't remember, or I wasn't there on Friday, Monday or Thursday, I don't remember. But she comes up to me, and she's like, oh, I meant to ask you, how's everything going? I heard about your sex change. How's that working out for you? And that seems to be a common question. How's that working out for you? Or how's that going for you? I'm like, I'm not entirely sure how to answer that question.
I think people are, we come from a society where things are black and white, male or female.
Right.
So when something like this is introduced, like when people find out I do drag, every time I go to a show, they say, good luck.
Right.
And I'm like,
right.
no.
There's no luck involved.
No, I'm not going for a pageant. I'm going for a show.
And then yesterday, a supervisor from another team stops me, and she's like, have you lost weight? And I'm like, no, actually, I've put on about 10 pounds in the last 4 months.
Wow.
And it happens, you know. And she's like, there's something different. There's something, you look great, and I don't know what it is. And I said, I'm transitioning. And she goes, oh, it looks good on you. It looks good on, how's that working out for you?
Oh, yeah.
Again, I'm like, great. I'm like,
says, how's that working out for you?
I'm like, fine, everything's great. I guess, I don't know. And then she came over to my desk today, and she was like, I was thinking about that all night, and I hope I didn't offend you. I was thinking about it all night, and I feel so bad. She's like, I just have a feeling that I didn't want you to think that I was judging you. And then she went into this long spiel about how she doesn't judge anybody because she's black. So she knows how it is.
If not worse.
Right. And doesn't judge anybody, but she proceeded to tell me this for 15 minutes.
Oh,
mind you. Which
did she say about how the prejudice is and her hard times as being a black person?
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
Pretty much. Yeah, just went into this whole thing, and I'm just looking at her like,
where's the
what?
Selfie?
What are you?
Veronica's picture. Is it on her page?
Yeah, she tagged me in it.
I can't find it on my...
Look in mine. I look in...
Just go straight to
otherwise it'll be on Veronica's page. Anyway. But, yeah. So
fuck it. Just, I'm fucking transitioning.
What's happening on our schedule here? On our timer? Oh, damn it, Felicia.
You're only 30 seconds off. Calm down.
Okay, Trey is watching.
So that means we're working.
Apparently.
He's the one viewer.
Yeah, that's all fucked up. Who the fuck knows what you're doing right now?
We're sorry.
I'm doing it safe and bad.
Oh, don't say the words.
No.
I don't want to own the shit.
Oh my god. Alright, so.
Just the tip is brought to you by
whiteytidies.com.
I should just wear my whitey tidies, and the show just be that. For those that are wondering, I have like a piece of hair that's like wandering around my eye, and I'm so glad I don't have contacts on tonight because it's just like in my eye. Is it the eyelash that's going backwards?
Yes. Yeah, do you need to go take care of that while I...
Yeah, you go ahead and talk to the people.
Okay, I'll talk to... you can't put her on here. Yes. I have tacos. Okay, so tonight's tip is actually by request. I had somebody ask me if I could please talk about this. So I said, yeah, all right, sure. I think we've touched on it before.
We touched on it.
But they wanted a little bit more detail, and I'm happy to repeat things because, not everybody watches everything. So, tonight's tip, kids, is about anal sex. Yay, butt sex. We love the butt sex. Hi, Happy. We love the butt sex. 20 million gay men can't be wrong, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. So, okay. Basically, the question is essentially, how do you sort of prep yourself, or are there right ways and wrong ways to do it? Yes, absolutely, there's right ways and wrong ways to do it. For those of you that are interested in having anal sex, that have never had anal sex before, I highly recommend butt plugs. They come in multiple sizes and styles and shapes and colors and whatnot, and it's a good way to get you used to having something there without worrying about having something the size of either, you know, a full-blown like dildo or a penis or something along those lines in there, away, you know. Start small, you work your way up. Key thing with anal sex is lube. Lube. Lots of lube. Lube is your friend. God. If you're doing like skin on skin, I highly recommend silicone lube, or, you know, condoms or whatever, silicone lube. Best thing ever for anal sex. If you're using, you know, silicone toys or anything like that, water-based lube, you get a good water-based lube. In regards to things like douching, tricky. Some people swear by it and say you absolutely have to, otherwise don't do it. A little bit of detail is going to be a little bit gross, but just bear with me here. If you have not had a bowel movement recently, like within that day, and you plan on having anal sex, I would probably recommend douching, just because things start to move down and that can just be messy and gross, and it's a way to kill the mood when you. If, however, you have had a bowel movement, then you don't necessarily have to douche. You can I would just make sure that you're clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, after all, ladies and gentlemen. So just make sure that you're clean. You know, if you have to run to the bathroom and kind of freshen up a little bit, that's always a plus. Everybody enjoys something that's clean, especially if you're going to be anywhere near licking it or putting your hands or any other body part near something, your tongue, just clean it. Stay away from any and all numbing agents. Things like analies, anything that says it's any kind of a numbing agent. Do not numb your butt. You need to be able to feel what's happening, because it is very easy to injure yourself. It is very easy to end up with things like rectal tearing if you can't feel what's going on. Anal sex can be extraordinarily pleasurable. Extremely pleasurable. I mean, seriously, there are straight men that absolutely love anal sex. They love having something in their butt. It doesn't make them gay. It means it's good. It feels good, which it does. The outside of the rectum actually has just as many nerve endings as the clitoris. So that right there should tell you how sensitive it is, which means all sorts of things feel good on it. Even, you know, light touches, small finger, tongues, whatever it is, all that stuff. Good stuff on the butt. I highly recommend, if you're going to be using toys, to get something that is medical grade silicone, because it can be sterilized afterwards. Get out of here. You can, you get a pot of boiling water and you throw the toy in, leave it in for a few minutes, and voila, you have a completely sterilized toy, which is nice if you happen to be sharing toys with your partner or, you know, whatever. If you are going to try and work your way up to like a penis or multiple fingers or a larger toy,
oh my gosh, I missed a lot then.
You did, yeah. We're already up to we're already here, man. So there, like I said, start with butt plugs. If you're going to use your fingers and put your fingers in somebody's butt, I would highly recommend either
washing your hands.
Wash your hands. Make sure that you don't have cuts or like rough edges around your nails, hangnails, things like that. It's very, very, very easy to injure yourself. Nobody wants that. You don't want to have to go into the ER and explain why you have rectal
Why do you
bleeding.
have fecal matter between?
You know, plus it's not the cleanest part of the body. So things like hangnails and stuff like that, especially if you're in the inside, infections and stuff like that. Just let's be real
Why do we have
here.
to take it there so soon?
Be real. Almost anyone can enjoy anal sex. This I can tell you this. Almost anybody can enjoy anal sex. If your partner understands that it's not a matter of, here, just let me shove this in there. If you are female or if you have female genitalia.
Well, that can work for both.
Right. There's all sorts of things. You work up to it. You can have, you know, something going on up here while there's something going on down here, and that can be the same for men as well. If you have something going on up here, you have something going on down here. Start with, and you know, fucking rimming is fantastic. If you know how to use your tongue, rimming is amazing. It also helps. It also helps relax you, and it's, you know, the ass is not self-lubricating, so things will dry out. You'd be surprised. If it hurts, stop. Stop. It is not supposed to hurt. There might be some maybe discomfort as you get used to it. It's not pain. It shouldn't be pain.
It should never be pain.
No. If there's some discomfort, there can be some discomfort with like vaginal sex. You know what I mean? But it's a matter of just.
No, I don't.
Well, okay, you wouldn't, but anybody with female anatomy would understand that there can be some discomfort at first with vaginal sex, especially if you're using like a larger toy. Sometimes it takes a second to kind of get used to it, or if you're using a larger penis or whatever it is that you're inserting into the thing. You know, sometimes it can take a minute, but there should never be pain.
Like excruciation.
Right. If
like
it hurts, just stop. Which is why it's a really,
lumbar.
really awesome idea if you have like a plethora of different like butt plugs and things like that. Start with something small, work your way up. If you decide to use,
they've been expensive.
They're
comparison to dildos.
Well, it's because they're much smaller generally. Here's the other thing: if you decide to use different toys in terms of anal sex, always make sure that whatever you put up there has a stop on the back of it.
Oh, please.
I'm dead serious. If like you'd be surprised. Like, okay, so
one night stand is over.
The fuck?
One night stand.
I don't know what that is.
That blue thing up there.
No. Okay, we're gonna use this. Pretend this is a toy. There is no end here.
We do not endorse.
You do not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do not put something that is just straight with no stop in your butt. Reason being,
don't
if
stick
you were
a
to
pin
put,
up your butt
no, well, you know, if you were to put something like this up a vagina, you'd be able to find it again. Why? Because a vagina is generally only about 4 inches long, and eventually you will hit the cervix. The rectum does not have a stop. There's no wall. You can lose shit in your ass. You just gone, okay? Make sure that whatever you put in somebody's ass or in your own ass, that there is a definite stop. There needs to be a wide base to it.
How's that working out?
There needs to be a wide base. Wide base at the end of it. Because you don't want to have to go fishing for it.
Or
and
you don't want to end up on those like Discovery Channel shows.
Right, the one that Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Yeah.
I'll be watching. Because if you end up on Sex Sent Me to the ER, I'll know you didn't fucking listen to me. Just saying.
Trey.
Right?
Trey.
Just saying.
We know.
So, key things to anal sex. Take your time. No pain. Lots and lots of lube. No numbing agents. No numbing agents. What?
Ricky?
Some people can handle that shit. I can't. There are some people that can be like, hey, bam, no. No. It always terrifies me when I see, like, I'm watching porn, and you see the guy just shove it in there, and I'm like, oh, God,
On the first try, it's like,
right.
You're like,
and I'm like, I don't care whether
thank you.
it's gay porn, I don't care whether it's straight porn, or whatever the hell it is that you're watching. that shit hurts. That is not okay. So keep that in mind. And I promise you that even if it's just a matter of light touching or some rimming or things like that, you too can enjoy having your ass played with.
I think
Perfect timing. Trey's laughing at me.
Or is he laughing at us?
No pain, no gain. No!
That's
No pain!
You can bleed.
Hi. God damn it. Oh, apparently he's a butt pirate, he is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I found this on here. I'm
Oh.
intrigued.
What
If
is
it'll go
that?
there.
If it'll go there. Alright, you want to change your thing
Oh,
here?
speaking of
stuff, the things. Ha! We covered that already, I think.
Oh,
I think we talked about that, yeah.
Oh, that's in July.
Yeah.
You might be right. Oh, I have one. I posted a while back, but maybe we can talk to people. Sassy can't hear us. Trey loves butt sex. Hi Wayne. Hope you're feeling better. Hi Sassy. Hi
YouTube
Scotty.
is being stupid this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so sorry.
So, I remember last time I said that we might switch to live stream. I think we might just have to kick that into high
We have
gear.
to figure something out.
Because this season I'm all about just doing it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Trey keeps talking about BDSM. BDSM does not mean shoving random shit up someone's ass with no lubricant. God damn it, I'm fucking
Trey's a little more freaky than I know.
Trey is
A demon in the bed? What's going on?
That's just scary.
My offie is brought to you by lawtruck.com.
Why? Because most of these people could probably benefit from their services.
Is the reason why I did put that there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So if you ever find any weird or wacky news, you can go ahead and post it on my timeline, such as this one does at certain times. Oh, I should just go back and look and see if you have. It's the cutest thing ever. Did I save it? I did. So
Did you organize all the pictures that we're supposed to picture?
working on it. Anyway, so I want to continue it. So I'm gonna do a few.
Oh my god, we should have a regular, like, bad selfie segment, and that should be sponsored by Gabe King Photography.
There you go, Gabe. There you go.
Oh, yes.
There
Yep.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new segment, as if we don't have that we can't keep
Right.
up with.
This will just be a brief one, just a quick, okay.
It'll be the bad selfie of the week.
Uh-huh.
Or bad selfies of the
Mhm.
week. Uh-huh. So, my first offbeat, last week we talked about how this, what is it, Ray Rice, you know, he got publicized and a little bit ostracized for his beating his wife, abusing, and how we were all disgusted, and then all of a sudden the NFL found out that we knew that they had this tick for months.
Right.
So
by we, she means actually us. Like we are the ones. Felicia and I.
we knew. We broke the news.
Yeah.
Die.
That's what we do here, people. That's what we do here. We are a serious news broadcast. God damn it.
Oh God. Anyway, so
They're educational.
remember we were like, well, they get away with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that we were the only two complaining. I think, or maybe the NFL has just subscribed to our YouTube channel, and
I'm pretty sure that's legit. Yeah.
And maybe that's what you should do. You should click the subscribe button right there. You see that subscribe button? You should click that. Anyway, so two more known or publicized players have been excused while their cases are being investigated.
I don't really follow the sports ball, so they may be known to you, but I don't know who the fuck these people are.
So I had their names up here. Where did it go?
Oh, Jesus. Obviously, they're not that known if you have to look them up.
Adrian Peterson, I do know that one. He's accused of abusing his son. Allegedly, a 4-year-old boy. Um, it's just hard to read these things because I think that I don't think that children deserve what adults give them sometimes. I mean, I understand.
I know there's some kids that.
I understand that, but that all in case, and you have to know when to
Right.
to be
You
like
can't just take out your bad day on your kid. That's no bueno.
And for anybody, I want to know, when's he having a bad day?
Right.
You play sports for a living.
Mhm.
You maybe film some commercials and sign some papers.
Right. How many millions of dollars a year does he?
I'm not saying that money makes you happy, but I'm saying he's not doing a day-to-day that we're doing.
Right.
He is not a construction worker. He is not getting up at 4 a.m. Well, he might be, to throw a football.
Right.
Not trying to be rude. I'm not saying they don't earn their money.
They don't fucking earn their money. There's no reason to pay a freaking athlete millions of dollars a year to throw a ball around.
Well, people could say the same thing about entertainers.
Well, even then.
It's always been a huge argument that entertainment and sports have been the biggest priorities.
You hear the NFL hasn't paid taxes in years, decades.
Damn, NFL!
They've been tax exempt. Tax exempt.
What kind of business they running?
Apparently a church.
Are you kidding?
Mm-mm.
But yet I don't pay like $100 to the IRS. They knocking at my door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I thought that it was. I hate to say that this is amazing, but I think it's amazing that they have finally stopped being so selfish and
They're cracking down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thinking that, oh, we have all these golden boys. Hey, you don't have all these golden boys, and these people are supposed to be role models, people of all ages, and if they're beating on their wives and we're just encouraging them, okay, you know what I'll do? I'll catch the score on TV and just call it a day. I won't watch the game.
I think it's about damn time, honestly. Athletes have for so long gotten away with so much shit in between abuse and let's not forget O.J. Simpson.
Do you think? I want to ask you. Do you think he did it because?
Do you remember? Do you know the book? Do you remember that? You remember the book he wrote?
No.
I didn't do it, but if I had. Yep.
Oh my God. I have.
He actually wrote a book that was called, and I'm pretty sure it's. I didn't do it, but if I had, this is how I would have done it, or this is what I did, or some bullshit. And because of Double Jeopardy, it was basically a fucking confession. It was basically an entire fucking confession that.
So he can't get put away for what he wrote.
No, Double Jeopardy. You cannot. And what's okay? Here's what I think is absolutely.
Insane.
Can we talk?
Yes, because my hair is doing odd things today.
Bless you, Joan. That's freaking depressing. Okay, so.
Go ahead.
So
cry.
here, no. Explain
Explain
this to me, all right? So we have. Okay.
I wish I could
O.J.
draw on the.
Right. It would be awesome. So, O.J. Simpson, right?
Really?
He lost. Oh my God. Shit. He lost a civil suit.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, which means
We're gonna
that
turn this
essentially.
So we're gonna put OJ here.
What the fuck are we doing?
What is that?
I don't know. What are we doing? So.
I'm trying this out.
His wife's family
Mm-hmm.
Sued him in a civil suit. He was found responsible for their deaths in a civil suit. How the hell does that even make sense? If someone can be held responsible, financially responsible, and lose a lawsuit in a civil case that says that they're responsible for these people's death, but they can be acquitted of all charges when it comes to
Sorry,
that.
I'm listening.
What are you doing?
I'm so listening.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen,
I got distracted.
for those of you who are listening on iTunes after the fact, Felicia has found a drawing thing on Google Plus and is now scribbling all
On myself.
over. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, wait, don't be jealous. You're just jealous because I didn't draw on you first. Stay still.
Good job. Thank you. Oh, wow. That. Oh.
The mustache had to touch. Yeah. Oh, you made the other things move off the page. It was like, oh, God.
My God.
Oh, does that mean we can do, like, football games and stuff? We could do, like...
Oh, my God. Yes! Yes!
Is that an O right there? Wait, move your shirt.
Which shirt?
Oh.
Yes. Move my shirt. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh,
I'm
ladies
sorry.
and
I
gentlemen.
discovered this in the middle of the show. I don't know what I'm doing.
We have a playbook apparently happening here on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. And Felicia is just drawing X's and O's with arrows and whatnot. That'd be perfect, though, so when we're talking about something, like if there's something with your eye, I can actually draw an arrow to your eye. My God. It's amazing. I feel like we're on Howard Stern or something. Like one of those shows.
If somebody thought this was a PBS broadcast, I'm sorry. Thank you for subscribing, though. Because we are listed under personal journals on iTunes.
There's no other way to... Then iTunes didn't really have any good options, though. It was
like either be listed here or decide later.
Right, like there was nothing really that fit us. So we are under personal journals because, you know, this is our personal journal.
On there. You can go ahead and do as you will.
I can't reach it.
For real? You can reach your phone? You can reach the mouse? Oh, really? Oh, wow.
So
I wonder if we're working at all. I can't hear you guys.
We don't know that right, and that was a minute ago, so we don't know what's happening here. Are we working? Come on, YouTube.
It was like either be listed here or...
that threw me off for a second. I was like, was that your voice or mine?
Gonna have to work on a higher...
oh, look, Navi Ho came in. Yay! Right when I was talking about anal sex. Now she can learn something.
That sounds kind of weird. Navi Ho came in.
Oh, Felicia.
I took it there. And
why?
You let me take it there.
I don't let you do anything. It just happened. It just happened. Oh, dreadful. It's terrible. So what have you got going on this week? Anything interesting?
Got the Dazzled show.
Where's our fucking shit?
Our shit? What shit?
Our pictures.
Hold on, I was getting there. God.
Oh my God. Okay, well, while you're doing that.
Jeez, you're like jumping all over the place.
I'm not jumping all over the self. You're just all over the self.
You want some of this?
You know, I'm gonna start drinking. Shit. It's because I'm tired. It's because I'm like, I've had an interesting day between the fucking gas and the walking and the gas and the and the what is over here by my face, Felicia?
That's the eraser.
Oh, okay. It's like, what?
They can't see it. You can.
Oh, that's good.
In the sun or in the rain, on the ground or on a plane, on the highway, your lane,
self-control by Cazwell.
It's a flash of a little club.
I forget my
It's love. Looks like you can't get enough. Forget about the nights when I'm in the tub. What I have to do to get you to follow me, cause I follow back. Oh, what I have to do to get you to follow me, cause I follow you back too. I got no self-control, I got no self-control, I got no self-control when I'm myself.
So we had a few people send us some bad selfies.
Oh, I gotta turn the straw thing off. It's distracting.
Jesus Christ. Whoa. Oh, dear God.
I got confused.
Oh.
Are
Oh, my
we
lord.
backwards now? I don't get it.
No, that's mirrored. So that's how we normally are.
Okay, okay.
Shit. Oh.
Who runs this place?
Right? What the hell? So-
Okay, so, this one is unbelievable.
It's a bad pet selfie.
It's still kind of blurry.
He just looks psycho. He just
Well,
looks
and
psycho.
if you knew him, you would know that he's a little bit.
He's a little crazy. He is a little crazy. But
Unless
yes,
he's around his mommy, and then he's.
even then he's
Love-
still a little
love
crazy.
Daddy.
But he's
Love
very
Daddy.
sweet. He's very sweet. So we have Rook here, ladies and gentlemen, with our first bad selfie. He just looks psycho. Actually, I've seen people that look about like that too in their selfies. So
The one we were looking at last week looked like that.
yes. Awful. Oh, that's
Oh,
awful.
let's load another one.
All right, who else have we got? For fuck's sake, dude.
This one's not really a bad one.
Well, it's a drunk selfie, so it kind of. Yeah. This is
You need to explain the story.
okay.
of
This is my friend in Singapore who I've known for 20 years now.
Oh, hey, you're only 21.
Yeah. Yeah. And so she posts a selfie on my page, and I'm like, okay, I understand you have the duck lips going on, but it's
It was
not
like
really
a beautiful
bad
picture.
Right. I'm like, this is not a bad selfie. So she edits it, and I'm like, okay, well, this is worse, but it's still not, you know. She's like, wait. I'm drunk. Let me get in my house and I take a better one. So I'm like, okay.
She was texting pretty good for a person that was
Well,
drunk.
she called me twice on Skype at work. The fuck, bitch? I'm at work. Fucking can't. So she decided to take this one, which is still, she can't take a bad picture, which is just depressing.
I know,
but-
even though she has duck lips.
Right,
I know,
even with the
it's
duck
still
lips
intriguing
and
to
the sort
look
of
at.
glassy eyes.
And her
you know,
makeup is on point.
Her makeup is on point. There's no, you know, I would need a better drunk selfie, but it'll do. It'll
She should
do.
have taken it while she was in the dark room where she
Right.
was drinking.
Right, while she was drinking, like in the club, a really dark selfie.
Or
of
I
it.
like when people take them and they're dancing.
Oh, right, when it's all blurry and shit now.
They're like, we're dancing to the music.
Dancing.
And you're like, oh, I wonder what song it was.
Right, and you just can't see shit, and it's all blurry, and then they post it, and then they put it as their profile
Or
picture.
they do videos that are blurry, and you're like,
Oh, God,
Blair
or it
Witch.
looks like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, you're like,
That's all.
Blair Witch. Look at my friend over here. You see her? Cool.
Right, and then they just like, oh my God, look at that, and then over here, and then over here, and oh my God, look at that, and it's like, oh, stop.
Okay, let's do one more.
One more, and then we'll get more loaded for next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Mr. Phoenix Gay Pride, Eddie Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I kind of hit the worst part.
you did. I know you can't see his 14 chins, but you know,
You get the
you get the general gist of it. Pictures that are taken from like the bottom, like from underneath, always look phenomenal.
I say.
It's always
I say you can get all the chins, your nose hairs,
Yeah.
and your frown lines.
Yeah. It's always the best pictures. It's the greatest angle. I think more photographers should.
I don't know why they're not,
I don't know why either.
but they didn't ask us.
No. Gabe is watching. They're watching on their TV, so they're not actually online. They're just watching on TV.
Oh wow, we're on TV.
We're on
Can we
TV.
put that on our promotion?
As
Watch us on TV. As seen on TV.
As seen on TV. Yes.
Oh, you know what? I should tell people that they can watch on their like Roku, whatever the
Roku.
You can watch it on
Roku, yes, because you can connect to YouTube. Yes, you can watch us on TV if you have Roku. Or what about like Apple TV?
I think
Can you do-
so. I
'cause if
haven't
you-
tried it with that.
I don't have Apple products, so I don't fucking know. I don't
Say that to her.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway,
You don't take care of your Apple products. Look at her. She's broken.
she's okay.
She's okay.
I apologize to her.
Oh,
she
God.
knows I didn't mean it.
So we're going to be on the lookout for more bad selfies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can post them. If they're not of you can still post them. Take them and put them on our page. If they're on Facebook, They're public domain.
Oh, look, can we talk about Facebook for a moment?
Oh, let's talk about Facebook for a
We got
second.
10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes. Let's talk about Facebook real quick.
Okay, that was what I wanted to talk about because I had a whole bunch of stuff, but then it disappeared.
Okay.
So in recent weeks, people like Bunny, Lady Bunny, and other celebrities that have personal Facebook pages have gotten, I call it, they've been caught by the Facebook police and told that they need to have...
Ursula Major was deleted.
Oh, wow. That's why I don't find her. Okay. But I do know her boy name, so maybe I'll look for her boy profile. But entertainers beware that if your name has...
Hey, look, I found money in my pocket.
Oh, that was mine.
Fuck you, bitch.
Anyway. So if your name is something like Blazing Trails...
use a stage name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours is pretty close to normal. So,
even so, though.
But I think that's not safe. And I remember when I first started having 2 pages, people laughed the house down and said, "Oh, why do you have 2 pages? That's silly.
I don't want fucking people on my personal page.
You think you're a celebrity?" And I'm like, no, I'm talking about I have 2 like Felicia 1
and then
Felicia
you're
2.
Right.
Because I had a feeling that if my name and they decided, oh, you're not a real person,
right,
I at least have the business page of Felicia Minor that I can turn around and use.
Right.
And I have enough followers on that one that if I lose this one, that
What's interesting to me is they seem to they only really seem to be targeting like drag queens and the trans community. There was actually somebody on my page who they essentially forced him. He's a trans man, and they forced him to go to his real name. And the reason they told him was because they wanted to make sure that people could find him. Bitch, nobody knows him as that name.
That's what I'm saying.
It's bullshit. And I want to see him try and do that with me so I can send him a picture of my ID and be like, look, haha, fuck you.
But you have a personal page.
I do have a personal
page. So they can't do that. But
they're
I
not.
Hope they don't make you spell out the name.
Well, it's fine.
Well,
that won't bother me anymore. But yeah. But they're not, like, they don't seem to be targeting the people that put random bullshit aliases. Like
Honey Sugar Brown.
Right, like that is not your fucking name, bitch. Not your name.
Or the people that have those long, you're like, what is that in the middle of your name?
Right, just random crap, like that's
throws
not your
down
name.
the dice, bring down the house in the middle of your name.
Right.
And I'm like,
not your
how
fucking
is that
name.
acceptable?
But they don't seem to be targeting them, which I find interesting.
Do you think those are mostly straight people, or?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I would find that highly.
I'm like, are you going after singers? Are you going after Hollywood? Because there's a whole shit ton of singers. Are you gonna make Lady Gaga go by whatever the fuck her name is? What is it, Stephanie?
She has a. I take both sides of this story because of the field that I'm in. And if you ever get a chance, Lady Bunny had to change hers to like her. If she's fine with that, because you can find that shit on Wikipedia.
Right.
Us, on the other hand, we're a little bit downhill.
I have no desire to have people know what my name is, and there's reasons for that.
Correct. So, the suggestion has been to start a Facebook page, like how we have the Let's
Right, you said that,
page,
right, the fan page.
Just in case. But I caution people that if your Facebook page is connected to your personal entertainer page,
right, you're gonna lose
that. You should connect that page to your personal.
All
one.
of my stuff is currently connected to Freddy, like Freddy's fan page, the Fancy Pants, Let's Have a Fefe, and Spotlight are all connected to Freddy.
So
I went today and linked them all to my personal profile, and now I had to because they're all
mine.
Yes, it did.
Did you?
Let's have
when I
Fefe?
looked this afternoon, you weren't.
It's there.
Okay.
I now I'm getting like notifications on my personal page. I'm like, what the fuck is? Oh,
Wow.
That's why. It's like I don't
see, and that's why I have my Facebook page separate, because there's some things that I mean, like, I don't want, like,
I don't.
there's some,
Not everybody needs to know
there's
my
some
business.
days and weeks that I just don't care about.
I
I don't want this.
Right. I don't need to have.
I don't want it. I just want to. I'll look when I want
Right.
to.
And plus,
but now I have no choice.
Plus, the thing is now too, like with me, you know, my personal life is my personal life. I don't need to drag it all over the damn community like some people do. Like, if you look at, yes, there's some rants and stuff on Freddy's page, but it's never very personal.
Yeah.
I'll rant about politics or something like that, but when it comes to personal stuff, it very rarely does it show up on Freddy's page, and I do that for a reason. It's because, first of all, nobody gives a shit. Nobody fucking cares. I'll tell you, nobody cares. Nobody cares what the hell is going on in my personal life. The people that are on my personal page are the people that give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are on Freddy's page, I guarantee you 90% of them would give a rat's ass about what's going on in my personal life.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or try to get in it.
Right. So why bother it? You know, or they'll find something that they think is gossip worthy and then start spreading shit. So I'm like, you know what?
I already get that.
Yeah.
Fuck
that. No, don't need it. Too much hassle.
I just I caution you if you have oh, you know what else people were saying? There are some people that are under false names because they don't want people to find them because of like past relationships.
There's that too. There's a lot of doctors, lawyers, therapists, police officers.
Correct.
They all have aliases because they don't want fucking people. They don't want their patients stalking them. They don't want, you know, people.
Undercover.
Right. Like they, you know, if they're probation officers, parole officers, cops, they don't want people going back trying to find them. Like, there's reasons why we do this shit. And Facebook is like, well, it's to keep the community safe. No.
I mean, they could, you know, what if they asked, do you go by another name, and said, do you want this to be published? And you check that box.
Right. Do you want this, you know, do you want this to be public? No, I don't want it. But Facebook can see it. That's fine. But even then, it's not a Facebook's business.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's really, really not.
Well, back to Lady Bunny. She said that we've become accustomed to just going to the computer and voicing and talking to each other, and we should use this as not an opportunity to fight back against Facebook, but just it's a free service. Just like when MySpace started acting all crazy, and I had the same problem on Google Plus.
They've changed that now.
I know they have. Because they tried to invite me back to that page.
Right.
Remember when I first started the Let's Have a Fefe, I tried to move us over, and I used Fefe Minor as the name, as the username.
Right.
And they said, no, that's not your real name. And I said, well, how do you know?
Right.
And then it asked me for an ID, and I'm like, well, I'm an entertainer. How do I get an ID like that?
Right.
So I don't, like, I looked into getting verified pages. You have to supply your ID or say that you're, like, I have to say, like, my name is doing business as Felicia Minor.
Yeah,
I mean, there's so much hassle, but they're trying, it's all, people have to understand, it's always the dollar.
Of course it is. But, you know, there's so many other sites now that this could be something that could actually cause people to leave Facebook. There are legitimate reasons why people don't want their real names up there. And to try and force the trans community to, if they haven't had a legal name change, to put their birth names up there, that's a bunch of horse shit.
I have seen a lot of entertainer friends change their names to their legal names.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, by talking to some of them, they are not very comfortable with it.
No.
And you know what's going to happen is people are going to start calling us by our legal names. If you have to switch over to.
Right.
And I don't want people calling me by my legal name when it kind of loses the feeling.
Right.
You know,
if I am close enough to introduce myself to you as my legal name, then fine.
You're more than welcome to it, but
no.
Well, even people close to me call me
Right, I know. Even some people so close to me call me Freddy.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not thrilled about it. I'm not thrilled about it at all. And
some of the people that are on my boy profile are like work people.
Right.
Well, not really work people. I don't really add work people, but like people that I knew in college. Right. You know, like business people, right. And I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Okay, so we need to start wrapping it up. So what do you have going on this weekend?
Bedazzled is on Friday at Zone. We're celebrating Ophelia Bunn's birthday.
Oh.
And I have a group of friends coming in. We're celebrating their birthday.
Really fun.
Actually, she's celebrating the fucking birthday month, so I don't even know if she knows where she's going to be.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I'll be there next month. Don't forget. Because if we don't have profiles, you're going to forget.
I will, yes.
Well,
you have my phone number. Text me.
It's my birthday, Freddy. Cool. Happy birthday.
Right.
End of text.
Right.
Anyway,
awesome.
So that's it. I don't think I have... Oh, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday is the grand reopening of the Green Girl in Phoenix. They've moved to, I believe it's like 32nd Street in Indian School. If you look online, they get the exact address. But they're having a whole bunch of stuff. They're doing
Facebook page.
Yeah, they're doing like giveaways and all sorts of shit. Starts at 10, goes into the evening. I will not be there at 10. I have too much other shit to do. But it starts at 10. They're doing like raffles and giveaways and all sorts of fun stuff. And then at 5 o'clock, I'm actually judging a it's a pinup contest basically, and it's open to everyone. It's open to men. Yes, it's open to men, women, drag queens. It doesn't matter if you think you can pull it off. You're more than welcome.
I don't think
I think you could. I think it'd be fun. I think you should just for shits and giggles. Who the hell cares? But so I'd encourage you to come out and go ahead and work it. And I think what they're going to let you do, I think they want to do it wearing the clothes that they have. So you would be like essentially modeling the clothes that they have.
Oh.
Right.
So
right. So you know.
Essentially.
So it should be fun. It should be a good day. Come on out. There's going to be like cupcakes and snacks and refreshments and all sorts of fun stuff. And then on Sunday, Dominic Von Strapp is hosting the Great Strapsby, which is, I believe, a fundraiser for, I think, a 3-year-old girl from his hometown who has cancer. And it's all sort of fun, Gatsby themed. I'm pulling out kind of some classic Freddy style stuff with some swing and things like that. So it should be.
Is this going to be old Freddy costumes?
One of them is old, but it's one of them that I've worn one time, and it was several years ago, and I haven't.
How's that gonna work?
It didn't fit me for the longest time, and now it fits me again.
So you just said you gained 10 pounds. I don't get it. I
gained 10 pounds, but I'm not as heavy as I was then. And I gained 10 pounds, but it's distributing itself and feel my thigh. I don't do anything.
I can't do that. Look, the camera does not go down.
Seriously, feel my thigh. Feel my thigh. Squeeze it. Squeeze my thigh. Squeeze my thigh, bitch! Yeah.
Oh.
There's not feel underneath. Like there's not a lot of jiggling.
I can't feel underneath. I'm a married woman.
Dear God. But it's things are redistributing and it's not that my shoulders are
wider.
You
feel hot and bothered. You make me feel on your legs.
You wanna feel look at my hairy legs. Look at that. It's sexy.
Oh wow, you can see it
now. I know, look at that.
They can't see it.
They can't see it. No.
We're gonna have to put some mascara on.
Right. I'm gonna dye my leg hair. Yeah. So that's what I have going on.
When is that until?
It starts at 7, probably till like 9ish.
The pinup thing is 7?
Oh no, that starts at 5.
Okay.
So the competition, the pinup thing starts at 5. That's a Green Girl on Saturday. Sunday is the Great Strapsby, which is a fundraiser. Please come out. It's for a good cause. We've got some great entertainers. It is at the Cash. I believe it starts at 7. We've got a few people from Spotlight that are going to be performing. We've got some femmes. We've got some kings. I believe we might have a queen or two. And then I will be busting my ass for the rest of the week trying to get shit organized for the pageant that I am in.
Well, that's Sunday. I do work by where you live.
I know you do. I'm actually off on Monday. I took Monday off, so I'm going to get a whole bunch of shit on
Monday.
Saturday morning and then spend my weekend building and then build more and work more on Monday when I have it off. So.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Our sponsors are Phoenix Movie Bears. Make sure you follow them on Facebook, lawtruck.com. You can follow them on Facebook. And if you have a Facebook tomorrow.
Right, if you still have Facebook.
We want to thank Whitey Tidies and
Gabe King Photography for making us look good.
Send us your bad selfies on our Facebook page. So let's have a Fefe Facebook page.
When you take 400 fucking selfies in one go, and the best one
and post them all over.
Right, and they're all blurry, and they're all we want bad selfies. We want them dark.
I love collages too. Collages
when they're all right.
Just do this.
Collages of all the same look, because those are really special. Because why the fuck would you seriously look
like this?
Here's 6 pictures of me looking exactly the same. Why?
1.
Why is that necessary?
2, 3,
stupid.
4.
Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will catch you next week. Don't forget to head on over and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, on Twitter, on
Instagram,
on Facebook,
iTunes.
Yes, download us on iTunes. Listen to us
America's
on iTunes.
Most Wanted.
FBI's Top 10. You know, all that fun shit.
What's John Walsh's new show called?
Oh, I don't even know anymore.
I don't watch TV.
I don't have TV.
What happened?
TV got stupid. I can watch everything on Hulu, so fuck it. I don't need TV.
Is that Jesus?
Yeah, you're glowing. What happened there? What the hell, Felicia?
Is God coming?
It's Dolly Parton going on here. Something's happening.
I don't know what's going
on. Alrighty then. But come find us at one of the many things that are happening this weekend. We'd love to see you. Come say hi. If you are in Phoenix, that is. If you're not in Phoenix, then
drive your ass down
right.
a bit.
Then just tell us how much you love us online. We love that too. That's
yeah, that's cool.
That's totally all right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so aggressive.
Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week.
Yeah.
I'm in the beauty shop, bitch.
I love these.
I love the open mouth.
This is doing it wrong.
You're doing a wrong doll.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.